We've done some boondocking in the past with just a generator. We've had some amazing experiences, but now we have some new challenges.
I want to see if this thing will last me throughout an entire work week.
We're also going to put it through the paces. How would we use it on a day-to-day basis? We're even going to have a little fun while we're at it. So what is this? And how are we going to use it to power our boondocking experiences now? Stay with us. This is the HomePower One by Geneverse. We were lucky enough to have Geneverse send us one of these to try out. And yes, we're going to do some boondocking in Arizona this winter, so we're looking for a great product that will help do that and set our mind at ease. We're definitely comfortable with the fact that Geneverse has a 5-year warranty and they put their product through rigorous testing to make sure it's safe to use in our home. We like the fact that there's several different ways we can charge it, and that it has plenty of power for what we intend to use it for. Let's take a look at what comes inside the box. Alright, it's going to show you how you can charge it, a little quick start guide of what's included inside the box, and a little bit of information on how it all works. Nice heavy-duty foam to keep everything safe in there. And here it is. Really is lightweight, it's about 24 pounds, and it has a nice handle here to help you carry it around because it truly is portable. Here's that bag we set aside earlier. This one has your power cords in it. You can have a DC charger for your car or just a regular 110 outlet in your home. That'll charge that up. What's really cool is that Geneverse sent us these solar panels as well, which are available in certain packages. A magnet keeps it closed when it's not in use. There is a kickstand that will help you stand it up. And on the other side, this pocket here just has a cord. This is what you will plug into the HomePower One to charge it when using the solar panels. Alright, let's take a look at all the different ways you can plug things into the front. Let's start with the inputs. This is where you will plug in your chargers, whether you're using the car charger, outlet, or the solar panels. Next up, on the DC side, we have a 12-volt USB-Cs and USB connections. And on the AC side, we have 310-volt outlets. The light-up display will show you how many watts you're putting out, how many you're bringing in, and your total battery charge. Alright, let's get her set up and mess around a little bit. The setup really was pretty easy, and I have to admit it all looks pretty neat once you get her all plugged in. Also to note that there is a USB right on the back of the solar panel, so you can plug directly into there. First thing I tried was just to see how much energy it would take to use the laptop. You can see here that it's bringing in about 100 and it's putting out about 40 to 50. In case you're wondering how it'll power your specific devices, here's a look on Geneverse's website to give you an idea. Now let's dive into exactly how we plan to use the Geneverse HomePower One.
Happy Saturday, y'all! Normally I'm Monday through Friday, but today I'm gonna work a half shift. And we are going to use this time as an opportunity to test out the Geneverse HomePower One system. We wanted to test it out while we're still hooked up to shore power, just in case it doesn't live up to our expectation, but I am hopeful. So in order to work, I have my laptop, I have an extra monitor, and then I have all of my accessories plugged into a docking station. So I have 3 different items that require power in order for me to work. And I have all three of those items plugged into the Geneverse HomePower One, as you can see. So I'm just working a 4-hour shift today. Now, normally I am working for 8 hours. You add in a half an hour break, so that's 8.5 hours worth of power. So we're gonna test this bad boy out today. Let's fire it up and get to work. Time to check in. All right, it has been about 4 hours and 20 minutes since I logged in and turned on all of my equipment to start my work shift. So that's about half of what a normal shift would be. And according to the Geneverse HomePower One, I am down to 83% on the battery. So in about 4 hours and 20 minutes, I used 17% of the battery life. So based on the little test we did today, I should be able to work 3 full work days, plus a little extra, on the Geneverse HomePower One. Now this is without any kind of charging at all. So the next test we are going to have to do is see what this baby will do if we have it plugged into the solar panels it comes with, to see if the trickle charge coming into the battery will still charge it while also drawing power out of the battery in order to work. And we'll see if we get longer work days or if we get more than just the 3 work days in a week off of just those solar panels. So as you can see, it's got a plug here that I have plugged into the 2 solar panels just outside our garage door. The tricky part with having the solar panels is having cord long enough to reach them to where they are properly positioned with the sun. And as you all know, the sun moves in the horizon, so we are going to have to reposition those panels throughout the day to ensure that you are getting the most power into them, thus putting the most power into the battery pack here. Now let's check and see how hard the Geneverse HomePower One is going to work for me today and throughout the whole week. It is the end of my work day. In fact, today's work day was an extra hour. So I had my entire workstation powered for 9.5 hours today. And the power reading on the Geneverse HomePower One at the end of that 9.5 hour day is, drumroll, 100%. That's right. The battery pack here in the solar generator, hooked up to both of the solar panels, has been enough to power my entire workstation, so much so that it did not deplete the battery at all. Now that doesn't mean there wasn't power fluctuations. Of course, the wattage coming out of the battery to power my equipment will flux as like the computer processor turns on or the fan turns on. And I did notice that the overall power did get down to like 97%. So 3% was all. But having the solar panels plugged in definitely helped to recharge the system. But I really, really think that this Geneverse HomePower One is going to be the answer to our prayers. And it's going to be the solution to helping us boondock and have a power source for me to do work.
Welcome to the kitchen. We're trying to test out this Geneverse HomePower One. How would we use it on a regular day-to-day basis? Today we're gonna try to make some coffee, see how much power that uses. And then we're gonna cook something. We're gonna put something in our Ninja Foodie. This one's an air fryer, but we're gonna have it on slow cook mode. 8 hours of roast perfection on the slow cooker mode. Will it last? Will the Geneverse HomePower One last 8 hours with the slow cooker? Let's find out. hours on slow cook mode. It's got 18% left. Yeah, we were watching it as it was going, and it was about 10% per hour it was going down. So I would say that would work. Not only for us if we're out there boondocking, but if somebody lost their power at home, you can still make your dinner. Obviously, inside here, it wasn't hooked up to the solar panels. And of course, that would provide you a little bit of extra time and not have that battery draining as fast. I also noticed when the heater element of the Ninja Foodie kicked on, you could tell that that's when those watts used spiked up to over 1,000. But that only happened every so often, because then it would go back to 5 or 2 or 4. So it's not a constant draw on that battery bank. Alright, supper's made, dishes are done, let's have some fun. We're gonna fire up the PS5 on our smart TV. See what kind of power that uses. Let's have some fun. Alright, after an hour, it went down from 100 to 67%. Now we're gonna shut off that PS5 and just use our smart TV to watch a little Netflix. How much power do you think that'll use after an hour? Well, it's been an hour, and it's gone down to 54%. Definitely doesn't use as much power as the PS5. Now, we always give a little good with a little bad. The only thing that I can really think of is that the maximum output from the solar panels is 200 watts. I don't think we ever actually saw the full 200 watts. I'm not sure what the ideal conditions of that would be. Obviously, the day that I filmed this, it was obviously cloudy. But that's really all I can think of. We're really excited to get out there and use the Geneverse HomePower One. We really think it is an excellent solution to our power needs while out there boondocking. Natasha's able to work, we're able to cook, and we can still have some fun.
Well, there you go. We put the Geneverse HomePower One through all of its paces to test all of the things we would use it for. But we want to know, how would you use it? What kind of tests do you want us to run? Let us know in those comments down below.
And thank you, Geneverse, for sending us the HomePower One. It'll definitely come in handy, and they also set up a promo code or a discount for the folks watching this video.
Ooh, you can win too.
So you can head on down to the description. There will be a link, or if you're on Geneverse.com, if you're in the checkout lane, enter the promo code NOTB100 to save $100.
Nice. That's a big discount. Hey, hey. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell so you're notified anytime we make a video or we go live.
Well, I'm Natasha.
And I'm Bill.
And we're nursing our travel bug, encouraging you to nurse what makes you happy. And now we can do that because we have the power.
We have all the power. But you know, they do make a HomePower 2 that would provide even more power.
He's just thinking about video games and TV time.
I could play games for hours.
He really could. What makes you happy? Bye.